Irish culture has been exported far and wide, but it's in the country itself that you'll experience the real deal, not to mention some of Europe's most beautiful scenery. Go hiking in County Donegal, feel the wind in your hair as you horse ride along a deserted beach, or grab a seat in the pub for a night of Guinness-fueled musical mayhem. Here are some of our favourite things to see and do in Ireland. Connemara is home to a varied landscape of mountains, lakes and beaches. It's great for walking, with some pretty villages to base yourself in. Enjoy an invigorating horseback ride along the beach, or trek through the mountains on a pony. Glendalough, a wonderfully remote and beautiful mountain valley, shelters an atmospheric monastery. Festivals abound throughout Ireland, not least on March the 17th, when the whole island celebrates St. Patrick's Day. Dun Aengus, a spectacular cliff-edge fort, was the Iron Age capital of the Aran Islands. The grandeur of Killarney National Park's lakes and mountains has been drawing in visitors for over 3 centuries. Bóinne is one of Europe's finest prehistoric sites and an extraordinary ritual landscape. Explore Kinsale's imposing forts and sample some of Ireland's finest cuisine in a glorious bayside setting. Skellig Michael is a remarkable and inspiring early Christian hermitage that clings to a rocky summit on a wild, bleak island. At Dublin's Chester Beatty Library, you'll find an astonishing collection of manuscripts and artworks from around the world. It's a stiff climb to reach the top of Croagh Patrick, but the fine views and the mountain's religious and historical connotations make it all worthwhile. Often loud, often raucous and always fun, traditional Irish music can be heard in many pubs and at dedicated festivals. Bantry House is a magnificent setting for some lavish artworks among formal gardens overlooking Bantry Bay. Possibly the most breathtaking of County Donegal's numerous rugged peninsulas, Horn Head has plenty of exhilarating clifftop walks. Whether it's a breezy seaside stroll or a more arduous long-distance path, one of the best ways to enjoy Ireland's magnificent land and seascapes is on foot. Sample the shellfish at numerous locations along Ireland's coast, or try your hand at an oyster opening competition. Take a trip to one of Ireland's many racing festivals, savour the banter, pick up some tips and have a flutter. A barren expanse of cracked limestone terraces, the Burren stretches towards the Atlantic and is peppered with a multitude of fascinating megalithic remains. Experience the Spartan conditions endured by those deemed enemies of the state at Kilmainham Gaol, which has superb displays on Irish political history. At the National Museum in Dublin, you can marvel at gold ornaments preserved by the peat bogs since prehistoric times. Rising high above the Golden Vale, the Rock of Cashel features an entrancing group of early ecclesiastical remains. The eerie but entirely natural basalt formation of the Giant's Causeway is one of Ireland's best and most beautiful sights. Guinness really does taste better in its own country, especially in its hometown, Dublin. A visit to Derry is incomplete without a stroll around the ramparts. It's the only completely walled city in Ireland.